Let's go back out to Jamison Uhler, who's live in Wauchula covering the aftermath of Hurricane Ian. Jamison?
Yeah, Wendy, I'm live here in Hardee County, where you have 18 different national and state agencies using this area behind me here as their coordination site to hit all of the spots that were devastated by Hurricane Ian here in Hardee County. That government response is vital out here, but as I went into the neighborhoods here in Wauchula, I found something just as vital. Church-based groups of volunteers mobilizing just as quickly, going door to door, getting folks back on their feet when they have lost everything.
Yep, so we got a new skylight.
If you ever wondered if heartache could be wrapped in hope, that is where we found Vicki Sanchez. Her Wauchula home flooded and destroyed. Today being the first day she was finally allowed to come home.
Coming through the back, the water was over my knee. I mean, it was up to my thigh. Coming through the trees and having to climb and go down, and then I don't know how to describe it.
Her backyard of oak trees gone.
My fence, no more.
This was the home where she raised her 6 children. But how do you clean up your life?
I don't know what to do. I don't know where to begin.
When everything is all gone.
It hurts that everything was just wiped from under your feet in a matter of a night.
Then this morning, there was a knock at the door. A dozen volunteers from nearby Bayside Church who shifted gears after serving nearly 10,000 hot meals throughout Hardee County since Friday, along with clothes, shoes, water, and other essentials.
I know what Bayside can do. They've helped people. I know what they can do. When I see the truck coming, I'm like, oh my God, they're really here. I feel bad standing out here talking to you while they're in there doing all the work.
Some in this neighborhood will tell you Vicki Sanchez could use a little good news. I couldn't help but notice the pink ribbon tattoo on her arm. Cancer has been trying to break Vicki's spirit long before Ian ever got in line.
This month is the last month I take my tamoxifen. This month I get released when I go. Yeah.
So you're going through that at the same time as this?
And I had cervical before I had breast.
And you were a survivor of that too.
Yeah. So I'll be a survivor of this too.
The folks in Hardee County have been grateful for the long-term federal and state assistance they are seeing come into town, but they will also tell you it's the local spirit of helping and giving that makes the most short-term immediate need. Neighbors helping neighbors.
Sometimes when you go through a crisis, you can sometimes feel a little bit isolated. Why me versus my neighbor and those kinds of things. And really, we're just going to come, we're going to wrap our arms around you.
And if those hugs are any sort of currency, then Vicki will tell you she is feeling pretty rich today.
Everything I went through, there has to be a God. If there's not, I wouldn't be standing here. I went through too much for there not to be one.
And you're seeing stories like that all over Hardee County today. Earlier today, Governor Ron DeSantis announced the state's first disaster recovery center has now officially opened. Stationed at the Lakes Regional Library in Fort Myers, the center has power, running water, and Starlink internet access. Floridians can get help with FEMA aid, bridge loans for damaged businesses, as well as insurance claims. The DCR is the first of several affected communities, and the governor expected more would be operational sometime at the end of this week.
I started prattling about this to Kevin, like literally Friday after the storm, and he's like, we're doing it. But I mean, we really wanted to accelerate because we understand people have apprehension. We want to go in if they need help.
Governor DeSantis is also meeting with the president on Wednesday after President Biden tours some of the damage in Southwest Florida. He's expected to meet with Governor DeSantis, who is a potential 2024 rival for him, for a briefing on Ian recovery. Meanwhile, Sarasota school leaders shared today that schools will begin reopening in phases. Phase 1 will include all traditional public schools in and north of Venice, while Phase 2 will be all of their traditional public schools in Englewood and Northport. Those reopenings are projected for Monday, October 10th, and then Monday, October 17th. Today, Superintendent Dr. Brennan Asplen has said they still have power outages in 4 of their schools.
We've had facility management and maintenance teams in our facilities since Friday, September 30th, assessing, cleaning, and repairing damages. These would include water extraction, generator and electric repair, debris removal, sewer and plumbing problems, and roof repairs.
Well, the superintendent said they have around 300 bus routes that they're going to run those as a dry run to make sure all of those bus stops are open and ready to go for the kids. You can find a full list of schools and the reopening date on our website at abcactionnews.com.